So, sir, you need three things: the time, the place, and the
Date of birth, birth time, birthplace.
birth time, date of birth, and birthplace. Now, sir, some people would have this question that I have been born in Kolkata. Someone else is also born in Kolkata. So location is pretty much the same. Day is the same. And let's say time is also the same. Then would we have absolutely same charts and then absolutely same future?
So again, the karma theory comes into the picture.
Correct.
So for example, me and you are born on the same time, at the same time, but our parents are different.
Correct.
So that prarabdha, sanchit and karma, which we are carrying from the last birth, can be different. One thing. So for example, if you are born into a non-vegetarian family, non-veg eating is normal to you. But if I am born in a vegetarian, strictly vegetarian without onion family, it can be a criminal act if I go and eat non-veg.
Correct.
Maybe because we are born on the same time, I can be interested into that. But because of my sanskara, of my DNA, which is coming because of my prarabdha and sanchit, my taste and preferences and your taste and preferences can be a little different.
Wow.
Second point is we do not create only one chart. For a person, we basically construct around 60 charts.
60?
Yes. So all the aspect of your life, you have a separate chart. So marriage is a separate chart. Siblings is a separate chart. Career is a separate chart. Your overall well-being is a separate chart. And then finally, the smallest is your karma. So karma chart, that comes around 1 minute chart, right? So that way, it looks that me and you can take birth at the same time. But if there is a difference of seconds or maybe a minute, then the entire thing changes. This is a classical question.
Seconds.
Yes, this is a classical question asked to us in terms of like twins, right? That twins are born at the same time. Maybe that could be your next question also. So your smile is like, so twins can born with the same father and mother at the almost same time, but no twins take birth at the same time. At least there is a difference of minimum 2 to 3 minutes, right? When you like take that another baby out of mother's womb. So that way, the representation of karma changes.
Wow. So you're saying 60 charts. So you're saying back in the day, these Rishi Munis or these sages from India, they literally worked out a whole method to create 60 charts on different aspects of one's life based on the time and place and date of birth. And they literally did all these mathematical calculations.
It is written. It is not something which we are thinking of that he must have done this. They have given us a calculation. And I am talking about only one technique, 60 chart in one technique. There are more than 10 techniques like this.
Wow. Sir, and these texts, what are the name of these texts?
So the biggest text, like in Hindu, we have Gita, right? In Jyotish, we have got Brahat Parashar Hora Shastra.
Brahat Parashar Hora Shastra. What is
narrated by Rishi Parashar.
Rishi Parashar, okay.
Right. And then there are more than 10 other classics, Shastras. So this is the prime important Shastra, Brahat Parashar Hora Shastra. And then there are other Shastras also. This is like which is related with human beings. Right? Hora, the English word hour comes from Hora.
Okay.
So Hora is time. Hour is time, right?
Yeah.
So the calculation of time and estimation of impact of time on human beings is called Hora Shastra. But there are other Shastras also in Jyotish, like we can see whether there is an earthquake coming, how will be the rains this year. So this is more on the mundane level. On the macro level, how will be economy this year, whether there will be enough rains or maybe enough fire, is there a world war coming, like concept like corona and all these. This is called Samhita or mundane astrology, Madani Jyotish.
Okay.
So one is impact on the human beings, other is the impact of the environment or maybe the nature on us.
Wow, this is too phenomenal and crazy to think about. Sir, and how old are these texts about? What do they say?
So Bharat Parashar Vura Shastra is around 5,000 years.
5,000 years old. There was
And
a
let me tell you one thing. In Bharat Parashar Vura Shastra also, Rishi Parashar has said few times that it is written in the older books. So the recent available text is Bharat Parashar Vura Shastra, which is 5,000 years.
Oh my God. I can't believe I didn't know this, that we have texts from 5,000 years old talking about planetary positions and specific planetary positions mentioned in them. I didn't know this in 25 years of my life.
So I tell you one thing. So Ramayana or Lord Rama is much older, right? He was born in Satyug. So there is a shloka in Valmiki Ramayana which says that Rama was born into Navami Tithi, Chaitra Mas, and he has got 5 planets into Swarashi or Uchcham. I mean, this is a technical word, but in Ramayana there is a mention of planets, Tithi. Tithi is a relationship between Surya and Chandra, the difference angle, degree angle, right? So in Ramayana it is mentioned. In Vedas it is mentioned. So I don't know how old this is, but the scripture or the text which we right now follow in India is Brihat Parashar Vura Shastra, which is 5,000 years.
Oh my goodness.
So Naren, in India, 2,000, 3,000 years is nothing, you see. It is
Recent
new.
history. It's recent history for us.
Yes, it's new.
1,000-year-old was recent history. Wow, this culture has so much depth and tradition. I mean, it's unbelievable. I can't imagine just hearing this from you. 5,000-year-old text talking about degrees and angles of planetary positions. So, like, literally, there are names of planets in these 5,000-year-old text.
Yes, yes.
Planets are named.
Everything.
Guys, can you believe this? I mean,
I tell you one thing.
it's a name for a planet 5,000 years ago.
I tell you one thing. How you come to know that there will be an eclipse maybe after 10 days? Who tells you that?
I mean, these space organizations tell us.
The space organization,
Yeah.
right? So I'm talking about today. So we have got this term called Panchanga.
Yeah.
So you will find the exact timing of the next 100 years eclipse, exact timing in this Panchanga. Same time NASA or ISRO will give, it is written for 100 years. Same time, everything, it will be visible in India, maybe in Spain, what is the kind of impact, it is good, bad, everything. So it is nothing. What this NASA or ISRO is doing, they are also calculating, right? And we have got tools to calculate. Same. And I tell you one thing, there is since we cannot come up with these things, right, openly, but if you talk to any scientist who is a little older in India, maybe born in 1920, sort of,
Correct.
No more now. If you talk to their family, they will tell that, okay, all the space scientists, they somehow end up believing in astrology. Because they have to take references from our Shastras.
Very interesting. Wow.
And we have read a lot of stories like this, right? That all the space organization, they are reading Vedas and then taking references, and then Matrix movie is created from Yoga Vasishtha. what is this? I mean, they all take these kind of, so knowledge sharing is always, I mean, always acceptable across bird, right? Everybody wants to take others' knowledge and share it and basically present it in their way.